Hi you guys, Caitlin from Acre 38 Farms. So I just wanted to talk quickly about meat birds. So we actually just processed all of our Cornish cross meat birds. We did 50 Cornish cross meat birds, but we had 2 pass in between the 6 to 8 weeks that it takes to do them, to grow them out. So we had 2 pass, so we processed 48 of them, and we just completed that actually this past weekend. It was very satisfying to be able to grow meat for our family. My dad and my brother actually came and accompanied us on the processing, and it was it was wholesome. It was amazing to grow meat for your family that you know was taken care of and processed with dignity and cared for. We didn't take our birds to the processor. I'm not saying that won't be something that we'll do next time, because it was definitely a lot of work. But I just wanted to show a couple things about how great meat birds are. So meat birds themselves were absolutely the stinkiest things that we had on our farm. Even though we moved them 100 times, every single day we moved them, and they were in a chicken tractor, a Joel Salatin chicken tractor actually, that my husband built from scrap wood and scrap things from our farm, which is really amazing. And I'll do a tutorial or whatever on that in a future video. But I just wanted to share how amazing meat birds are for a couple different things. So we try and practice regenerative grazing here on our farm. So what that means is that all of our animals are pastured and they're able to get out and do what animals do. So they're able to be on grass and they're not in cages and things like that. So the meat birds are no exception. So they live their life on grass. We know what they were fed. They were not in cages at any time except for the chicken tractor, because everything eats chicken. So, but they're moved every single day. So they're moved to fresh grass every day. And I just wanted to show you the amazing part of the grass. So this is something that my husband and I keep looking at, and it's absolutely amazing. So if you actually look behind my head, you can see where they were. So this is actually where they were here. So it started all the way up here, actually. You can kind of see I'm kind of standing in it, and it's a perfect kind of thing. And they went all the way back here. They actually went kind of to this way. There's the tractor right there. It's pretty amazing though, because their feces essentially regenerates the grass. So this is like super fluffy grass. There's no weeds in it. It's actually really amazing. So it makes me want to do this on other parts of our land. But we've done this as well with lambs. We did the same thing last year with lambs. We actually regenerative raised our lambs last year. Same thing, we moved them to fresh grass every year. We decided this year that we didn't need any lambs, but next year we'll definitely be doing that. But we'll want to do more permanent type fencing versus the Premier One netted fence that we used for our lambs, just because it was kind of cumbersome to move all the time. But our meat birds traveled all through here, and you can see where they were. Like, look how green. Where is it? There it is. Look how green this grass is. I cannot handle it. Anyways, so it's just amazing, and it's here too. You can see, like, look at that, you guys. This is not a filter. This is green, green, green. So we as a society have to be doing something wrong. Like, we could be doing this everywhere. Everybody should have the right to farm. Everybody should be able to do this type of thing and be able to feed their family. I think it's amazing that we were able to do this. We didn't have any experience. I looked up a lot of YouTube videos. So The Land was one of the YouTube channels that I follow. Ruth Ann Zimmerman is another one that I follow, and I absolutely love them. But you guys, I cannot. Like, look at how amazing that is. Like, that is the treatment. And this is where, like, they most recently were. So it took about a week. This is about a week here. And then over here, we're looking like where I'm standing right now. This is right here. Like, this is about 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks maybe. But it's amazing how, like, one little animal can regenerate the earth. So it's pretty cool. So we did process our own meat birds. A couple things that I would have changed is the amount of people that we had. So we had 4 people. It would have been perfect with like 6 people, I think. The other thing that I probably would have changed is the amount of kill cones that we had. So we had kill cones. We only had 2. I wish we would have had 5 or 6, because honestly, that would have made such a difference, and it would have really produced an easier flow. We also had a hard time figuring out the scalding temperature. Our perfect spot was 130. And we actually rented our equipment from another local guy because we didn't know what we wanted to do. And it turns out I'm really glad that we did, because to be honest with you, we may go a different route next year and have our chickens actually processed so that we are able to give to other people and sell to the community. This year it was just for our family, so it didn't matter that we processed on site. But I just wanted to give you a little shout out to the amazingness of chickens and regenerative farming and how it's so good for the earth, you guys. So I have to go to work now because I do work off the farm, but I hope you guys have a great day.